So today I'm going to tell you why I want you to support the Humane Society. Animals everywhere are being mistreated, and the Humane Society is here to help. A few minutes ago, a dog just like one of these was put to sleep in the pound down the road. This is because a van full of other dogs outside were waiting to come in, and there just was not enough room for these puppies inside. You see, if these animals do not find their forever homes, they are put down, and I just think this is wrong, and don't you?
Yes.
I will tell you about the Humane Society today and why I want you to support it. So I'm going to touch base on what the Humane Society is and what it does, the way it benefits the community and yourself, and different ways that you can show your support. So I'm going to start out by telling you what the Humane Society is and what it does. So it is a nonprofit organization that picks up stray dogs off the streets and gives it all of the care that they need. They are placed in foster homes according to Pets for People, where they are then taught their basic commands such as sit and stay, and they are potty trained and crate trained, and they are socialized with other dogs and with people of all ages, and babies and kids and adults, just to see where that dog fits into their forever home. So if dogs remain on the streets, it's going to remain a problem. They're going to continue to produce more offspring because none of the stray dogs, there's a likely chance that none of the dogs are going to be spayed or neutered, so they continue to produce more offspring. So lots of the dogs have diseases as well because they've never been vetted. So that means it's going to continue to spread, and sometimes this can actually lead up into your dog if there's a stray dog in your neighborhood, and they can come in contact with yours, and your dog can actually have that disease as well through that stray dog. So more dogs are also going to be picked up by animal control, where they will be taken to the pound, and if they are unclaimed by a certain time, they're going to be euthanized. And so the Humane Society just tries to stop all that by picking them up and giving them the care they need. So DogRescuers.com tells us that 8 million dogs enter the pound each year, but more than half will make it out. More than half won't make it out alive. So the Ryan Newman Foundation also tells us that in this country, taxpayers spend $1 billion annually to pick up, house, and euthanize animals. And if 5% of that $1 billion was donated every year, we could actually open up 250 spay and neuter clinics that are public and low cost across the nation. So, and it could end up sterilizing over 4 million dogs. So this is it gives you a little idea of how many dogs could be produced from just an unspayed female dog and her mate and all of their offspring, and then all the offspring's puppies. So as you see that after 6 years, we could have 67,000 dogs just from a female dog and her mate if none of those were spayed or neutered. So that's a ton of dogs, and the Humane Society wants to prevent that many dogs from producing so many because lots of them end up homeless. So now I'm going to tell you how supporting the Humane Society can benefit you and the community. Local animal shelters are in need of your support and the donation of your time and other resources. GlobalAnimal.org tells us that these shelters are necessary because we have uncontrollable breeders and irresponsible pet owners who, if they don't sell all their dogs, they're just going to dump them on the side of the road, or the irresponsible owners are going to have so many dogs it's going to be a hoarding situation, and they just don't have enough resources to help out all those dogs. So shelters also have limited funds and staff, and this is where the support from you comes in. So also, the OneGreenPlanet.org tells us that if you have staff shortage, that ends up being kill shelters. So if we don't have enough staff, then they're going to end up having to start euthanizing animals because they don't have enough people to take care of them. So also, you can feel really good about yourself. It is no secret that spending time with animals is beneficial to your health. OneGreenPlanet.org tells us that just petting an animal can lower your blood pressure and relieve your stress. So now let's visualize a life without the Humane Society. So if we didn't have the Humane Society, we would have almost all of our shelters would be very high kill. So that means that any dog that comes in, they stay for a short period of time, then they get put down. Also, an overpopulation of dogs would be fending for themselves on the streets. And this could end up in them being in abuse situations. They could be picked up and used for dog fighting or bait and very unfortunate situations. So now I want to tell you how you can help. So around you in your community, you are more than likely to have some kind of animal shelter. So this is the one that we have in Tyler. It's the Humane Society of East Texas. And then in College Station, we have Aggieland Humane Society. So if you stop by one of those places and just stop by and say hi, you can offer to donate or volunteer. Or if you're just in the grocery store and you can stop by the pet supply section and pick up some food or some toys or a dog bed, they would really appreciate that. So today I told you what the Humane Society is, how it's beneficial to you and your community, and how you can help. So I hope that after listening today, you are encouraged to stop by your local animal shelter and stay high and get all the help that you can, and I think they'll really appreciate that. So now I'm going to open the floor to questions. First question.
Okay, if I were to get a dog, would it be ready for home, or will I need to take it to the vet and get shots, or what exactly?
So the Humane Society wants all their dogs to be prepared to go into their new home.
Okay.
So that's why that whenever they're giving the dog to you, it's going to be fully vetted. It's going to be spayed and neutered. It's going to have all its vaccinations. It's going to have any medication that's going to help with their fleas or their heartworms. So that's why you're getting it for a low cost, because they've already taken care of all that stuff. So they want all their dogs to be fully vetted so that they're not producing anymore or spreading diseases as well.
Okay.
Are there any other animals other than dogs in the shelters?
So the Humane Society mainly takes care of dogs. However, they do take in cats as well. But the Humane Society can't take in any other animals because they're only equipped to take in smaller household animals such as dogs and cats. However, their main focus is dogs, but they do have cats as well. So thank you everybody for listening.
Thank you. Thank you.